Now I'm going to go to Mr. Spaulding. It is clear, Mr. Spaulding, that the plaintiff gave you money.
Yes, Your Honor.
It is also clear to me, based upon the police report, which includes statements from you, that you believe that you owe her some money.
I don't think I owe her at this time now.
Well, that's incorrect, based upon what you told the police.
I never went to see the police at all. I never was down there.
You told the police,
This is all
police chief, and you called him.
Who?
You called him.
He called me.
Oh, well, great. Perfect. See? Always step on your own tie. Now, you had a conversation with him, and you assured him that you were going to start to pay her $100 a month.
Absolutely.
Now, how much did you pay her?
Well, on some of the occasions...
Well is not an answer. I have a date on this.
Okay.
How much did you pay her?
On all right here, I've tried to pay her numerous times. I've had her phone hang up on me on occasions. What you're not hearing is the full truth. I did work for this lady.
She absolutely said that to the police the first time, which she didn't tell me.
Right.
She said she fronted you some money, and she fronted you some money to do work for her because you were complaining that you were going to lose your house.
That is untrue.
Okay.
I never went to her and complained that I was going to lose my house.
Listen to me, sir. How old are you?
59 years old.
I'm older. I have plenty of places where I have workmen work for me.
Yes.
People that I know and trust who have companies, not people who are going to carry wood from the back to the front of the house like you allege you did.
More than that.
Pay attention. They never get paid up front. They get paid when the job is done. Now, they may get a certain amount of money if it's a huge job, if they're redoing a kitchen, if they're moving my house back 4 feet. They may get a startup money and then bill during the next 30 days. But they don't get the money up front. So there had to be a reason that she gave you this money up front. She tells me a perfectly cogent reason. Now I'm waiting for yours, why she gave you the money up front.
It was a down payment of $800. I have it right here on one of her receipts.
It was a down payment of what, $800 for what?
For work to be done at her home.
Just a second. I'm asking you a question.
And I did some work.
No, just a second. I'm asking you a
Go
question.
ahead, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
I never knew anybody
It was a down payment.
who was retaining somebody's services to do menial work, paying them up front for that work unless there was a reason. She gave me a cogent reason. I'm waiting for your reason. And if you tell me she paid me up front again because I was going to do some work for her, I'm telling you now I don't believe that.
Well, it was a down payment.
It was a down payment.
Yes, and I did work there at her home, several different jobs.
Just a second. Now, you're 59 years old, and what do you do for a living?
Handyman.
Who do you work for?
Just myself.
Have you always worked just for yourself?
No.
When was the last time you had a full-time job?
2000s, early 2000s.
Okay. Do you receive any sort of disability?
No. Yes.
Do you receive any sort of disability? That's either yes or no.
No.
No. Well, I want to know who the last person was that you worked for and how much you made.
I can't tell you that right now. I'm a little confused. I'm a little nervous. And
I'll let you sit down, sir. Get unconfused and get unnervous.
But, you know, I just want to clarify something with you, Your Honor.
No, I want an answer to my question. And you can sit down until you figure out who the last person you worked for.
I can't.
Listen, if you...
I can't tell you any part about my side of my defense then.
I asked you a question. I said, you make a living as a handyman.
Various people. I don't have names and addresses, ma'am, in front of me.
Not various people. I don't want
I'm just
various names. I said, I want the last person.
I don't really recall the last person.
And it couldn't have been within the last month.
Yeah, there was work before her. I just can't think of who they were right now. You know, I didn't bring this evidence with me. Didn't think I'd be happy to have this, Your Honor. That's all.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $3,600. We're done.